So hello guys and welcome to this review. Today we're looking at the tier 10 medium British tank, the Centurion Action 10. In this video I will show you the positives and the negatives of this tank with some gameplay at the end. So starting off, I'll tell you a little bit of history behind this tank. It's been the longest serving tank made by the British Army. It's been serving all through decades, and it still is in service now. Highly modified, but it's still in service. If you strip it down, it's still a Centurion, and they're still working to this day. I will put a list up on the screen right now to show you all the wars this tank has been in. Centurion Action 10 had a Rolls-Royce Meteor TT-SC engine, which was capable of producing 1040 horsepower. The Centurion Action 10 was fitted with a 105mm gun L7A2, which could do 6.98 rounds per minute, with an aiming time of 2.1 seconds and an accuracy of 0.32. And the gun was able to penetrate on standard rounds up to 268, on AP premium rounds 330, and on HE is 105. With an alpha damage of 39 on standard rounds, on premium rounds 390, and on the high explosive rounds it had 480. The Action 10 has a fantastic mobility, as it was able to do a 50 degrees per second traverse speed. The turret of the Action 10 had armour of 198 at the front, 152 on the sides, and 95 at the rear, and was able to do 48 degrees per second traverse speed. And the Action 10 has 410 meters view range with a signal range of 750. The horsepower per ton ratio was 18.91, which means it was capable of getting up to its top speed of 53 kilometers per hour, with a top reverse speed of 20 kilometers per hour, with a fire chance of 20%. The tank has a 8.6 second reload with a 2.1 second aiming time and 0.32 accuracy when stationary, when moving 0.46, and when rotating the turret 1.21, with a max range of 720 and a max gun elevation of 20 degrees and a max gun depression of 10. Its terrain resistances is 0.6, 0.7 and 1.5. The tank carries 3 different ammo types: APDS L28s, US M456 and HESH TL35s. The APDS were capable of doing alpha damage of 488 with a penetration of 335mm and able to throw that shell at 1,478 meters per second. The US rounds did 488 alpha damage, 413mm, and could go at 1,173 meters per second. And the HESH TL35s were capable of doing up to 131mm of pen with 600 alpha damage, and has a splash radius of 1.91 meters with a shell velocity of 1,173 meters per second. It gets a 4-man crew, which has about 8 perks now. Those skills are Brother in Arms, Sixth Sense, Smooth Ride, Relay, Recon, Situation Awareness, Signal Boost, Snapshot, and it's just learning Jack of all trades. What means it's got 9 crew skill. So let's see this tank in some gameplay.
I'm going. I just love the move. Just like even the chieftain, the turning circle on the chieftain is really good for a heavy. Like it's not a sluggish tank, the chieftain. Oh. Nah. Like, to be fair, the chieftain was originally a upgrade from the Centurion. Yeah, it was literally just they were inventing it to replace the Centurion, and they made it and that, and just like the engine was so unreliable that they kept the Centurion. And I think it's South Africa. South Africa still use Centurions because they're just it's weird. Like they're the most. They've been in more wars than any other tank invented. Like it was well. I would say Challenger 2. None of them's been penetrated yet, but the Abrahams, many have been killed. So, for me, which one's been penetrated the most? And the Challenger's got the best gun in the world. So surely, the one with the best armor and gun is better than that of that Abrams. But to be fair, the gun that's on your tank is on the Challenger, just a little bit improved. Yeah, that's happened to me. So when they like, you actually have like the outline of the tank as well, and it's like behind a building. You're just like, yeah. You just fire and there's a building, and you're just like, well, I'm not. Yeah, attention there, attention there. If you tell me to go there, I will mess. I'm in a fucking Centurion. What do you think I can do in a Centurion against how many heavies? He's hit my ammo rack. There you go. I thought I had heavy, both of that. Wait, we got pretty much the British tier 10s here. Got the FE215B, you, and me. Has he knocked your engine out? Your driver's... Oh. He's knocked my gun, my ammo rack out. The E4. The American tier 10 tank destroyer. Waffle. Oh, you fucking cunt. You know when you... Oh, no, I went to, like... I had the back of the IS-4 and then I tracked him. There you go. I've done bloody good this game. I've done close to 4,000, 5,000 damage. I really hope I've... This might have marked my tank, to be fair. Might be what I needed to mark it. They got RT. Oh, there you go. I tried to say good game again, but it says in position. Yeah, alright. Hey, sometimes. Alright. What we want to do is take this flank. Push down this flank. Actually, I feel like put pressure on that. Wow, so yeah, awesome. Half of our leopard just lost half of its hit points. That's fucking brilliant, that. Sorry, I will try to censor myself. I just bounced off a T100 LT. T32. I'm not much of a threat to him. What I want to do is just be a support, pretty much. And just try a... There you go. If we can get into this hold down position. Don't think he can penetrate me. And we can just use this ridge. Use this position to keep on getting shots into the E75. So, what's the most effective way of getting your mark of excellence? Well, really, just dealing the damage and stay alive. Because if you stay alive, you can get more damage out. Oh, well, I didn't want to. I don't know why I didn't shoot that. Not the smallest. Thought I could pop one straight through the turret of that. Can I into this ridge? So, is it E75s? missed that final shot. What's that? What's in front of him? There's a WZ. There's a dead tank. Alright, so if we can push, go and get some snipes off without that E75 getting shots into the back of us. If we can.
Target locked. Focus on this area.
Can't get any of them. So there's the bat chat. That's the bat chat that I was trying to kill.
Enemies are capturing our base. We've been detected.
Right, let's try to get this bat chat. Chasing a bat chat and a Centurion.
Enemies got us in their sights.
He's got me.
Our track's been hit. They're trying to capture our base. Chalk up another one.
Why didn't that repair?
Back up. Go, go, go. Focus on this location.
Alright. Now we can. I can get like snipes off into TVP VTU, not TVP VTU.
Target locked. They're knocked out.
T30. Right. Knowing there's a Waffenträger down here. Where is he? There he is. So, catch a go-go. I don't want to sit here
The enemy knows our location.
with a Waffenträger chasing me. It's not at the slowest of DDs.
We've been detected.
I just can't get that one. I can't get a shot off onto him. Got to be careful where that Waffenträger is.
They've spotted us. Focus on this area.
Oh, internet lagged a bit there.
Reloaded. Releasing
I
target.
can't see him. Where is he? Oh,
Enemies looking right
gone.
at us.
Now there's no point of chasing a TVP VTU, so we'll try a cap.
They found us. Unlocking
And I missed.
target locked. He's gone. Find us another target. We're taking the enemy base. Mission accomplished.
That's 3 kills. Close to 3,000 damage. I'll just quickly mute the mic.
So I just showed you some good gameplay in this Action 10. I hope you enjoyed this review. Hopefully it taught you much about this tank. Hopefully showed you the weakness of this tank. And I'll quickly go over the armour. With 20 on the sides, and underneath and on top of the engine deck, RT pretty much aim for there, and you're pretty much hitting his engine, what will put him on fire. But there's spaced armor on the sides as track, and the skirts act like spaced armor. Up to 30 on the tracks and on the top of the turret and just in front of the turret. So RT, yet again, anywhere on top you will penetrate. Up to 30 on the sides and rear with the gun, and just a band around the cupola. Up to 90 on the lower glacis and on the top and the sides of the turret. Up to 120 on the upper glacis and at the back, and 2 little bits on the side of the turret, what pretty much act like a string around the front and on the top of the gun manlet. 160 on the cheeks of the turret and at the front on that little square, and on a band around the cupola. And up to 230 on the gun manlet. If you use your gun depression in that, you will make that turret almost bulletproof. So yet again, that's it for this tank review on the Action 10. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that it showed you a lot about its weakness and its strength. And until next time, leave your feedback in the comment section so I can improve. And please like, subscribe and comment, and goodbye.